Well, good morning to the family. How y'all doing? Oh, we got that weird delay thing happening again. I'm going to change the camera out. Sorry about that. It's frustrating. All right, let's change this out so I get the other one. Sorry about that. Let's go here. That'll be a little more in time. Anyway, good morning. Welcome to Coffee and Craps. It's Friday. Finally Friday. Boy, what a week. What a week. I have another hard stop today, by the way, at 8:45. I have to work at 9. I got a sick teacher, so I'm covering a lot of shifts this week. So anyway, it's freezing. I'm holding my coffee cup to kind of warm my hands up again. That garage is brutal. But let's review where we were this week. So I'm going to go ahead and hit this over here real quick. And let's see. Let's go to this view and talk about the Oddsmaker. So today was a rough session. We went 71 rolls. I lost $800. But by and large, the Oddsmaker this week did good. It was 4-1. We won $1,300, 27%. Today, we lost $800. Just couldn't catch it, right? We had actually, this is one of those days, right, where it's like, I can tell you two stories. Because in the end, we had about, I don't know, I have to count it up. It was over 30. The last roll was over 30 rolls. We were all over the box. They had 4 8s in a row at one point. It was a great, great run. And we were sitting on a pass line bet of a 4 and a don't pass bet on a 5. Don't come on a 5. And that was all we had. And we were hitting box numbers everywhere and complete fear of missing out, right? Like, it sucked. Which you can say, man, that was a $3,000 hand. Easily, maybe $4,000 hand that I rolled there, if you're betting on the inside like I normally would. Big time missing out, right? However, earlier in that episode, right? Earlier in the morning, I probably threw, 5 or 6 almost PSOs or one hit and out on the 7s. So if you're out there at 250 every single time, you probably burn your whole freaking bankroll before you get to that big roller. And I say this all the time to you about your spread. Make sure you've got enough to cover. But oftentimes, those rolls happen. The 40 rollers are going to happen all the time. They happen every single day. I've been at tables where they've happened. You all have too, right? The question you have is, are you going to be there with money when it happens, right? Today, if you bought in for $1,000 and did 130 across like I would do, or 250 across like I'd like to do, I would never have been there for that big roll. I would have been out of money before the big roll even happened, right? The elephant graveyard would have sucked up my money before we got to the big roll. I would have left the casino with nothing. And then as I'm walking out the door, here comes old Johnny with the 40 roller. And I never get to play the roll, right? So don't look at that session and go, oh, you missed out on it, because I would have missed out on it anyway, right? Most likely with the shitty rolls earlier on, it's a timing thing. Right? Craps is timing. You're going to have a bunch of PSOs, a bunch of great rolls, and it's about when did you walk into the casino and at what point in that graph were you there? Today we were there at the wrong time for everything. So it is what it is. You can't have regret about that stuff, right? You just got to, again, if you're going to play your way, play your way. Today that strategy just didn't catch any rhythm at all, and it lost. But so what? It's a low house edge strategy. We were hovering around. From a $5,000 starting point, I hovered around 4,800, 5,200, back and forth almost all day. At the very, very end, we caught a couple of baddies and lost at the very, very last second there. So that sucks, right? But it is what it is. Let's see. I got a question already from Darkside. He's like, what is the general opinion as to bubble craps being able to counter bets? Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. That's an interesting one. Are bubble craps machines rigged? Is that kind of what you're asking? Is that what you're going for? Are bubble craps rigged? You know what? I don't know about that. The stadium craps where everybody's playing against one thing, if you enough people on both sides, the machine can't compensate for that. I don't think that they're rigged. I don't think that they know what's going on. They're counted as slot machines. They're tracked as slot machines, but I don't think that there's an RNG in there from what I know. I don't believe that's the case. Now, I have seen it where everybody's on. Like I've been at bubble craps, like the circular one where everybody's betting the right side. I come in there as a dark side player on that one. And does it seem like it's taking their money all the time and paying me all the time? Yeah, it does seem that way. I can't guarantee it. I don't believe there's an RNG in there, but they're counted as slots. They definitely, if you look at the chart, like in Win Craps today, we had the chart, like the what do you call it? The pyramid. It fixed itself. as I rolled, right? I rolled as a human and I fixed the pyramid from the early bad start. Bubble Craps absolutely fixes the pyramid. You watch the pyramid in Bubble Craps, and over time, if a number is really high or really low, it'll catch right up. It seems like it gets there. And I don't know if that's just me, like wanting it to be able to say that, but it sure seems like it does. All right, here we go. Let's go. Let's get talking about other stuff. That was a good run this week. I think that strategy is one of my go-tos for that reason. It's a good time waster. It's a good safe strategy. Anyway, let's move ahead and talk Friday Follies. So we know Friday Follies. I say this all the time, right? A good strategy with a sprinkling of crazy makes for a fun time. Green Day said that. I feel like that's Nemo's way of life, right? Is that what we can say? Nemo, that's how he lives. Right? But Friday Follies are supposed to be fun, right? I don't want to get too serious today. I want us to have a good old time for the next half an hour or so. And what we're going to play today is this. I'm going to do the repeaters. So I love the repeater bet. I don't love, and Vince, I saw your show yesterday. That's why I'm doing this today. Repeaters are lazy man's power press. Now let's think about this, right? I like the repeater bet when I can find a table that has it. To me, it's an easy, when I'm throwing the dice, you can put $5 on the box numbers and get out there for $30. You get $5 on each one. And if you happen to hit it, you hit it, right? It's a great little side thing. And in fact, when I'm rolling and I'm practicing my dice at night, if those of you who watch me will confirm this, almost every night I hit a repeater. Last night I hit 2 of them. I very, very rarely hit the ATS. Almost never hit it. Once a week I might hit it. But almost every time I throw, I hit a repeater bet on some number. It just seems like when I'm in a groove, I'm in a groove. In that last run out in the garage there, I probably hit 2 repeaters in that last roll. I know I repeated the 8 for sure. And that's great because the 8 and the 6 pay 90 to 1, right? You're getting 65 to 1 on the 4 and 10 and 80 to 1 on the 5 and 9. That's great payouts. If you can get one of them in a row, and if you're a shooter and you're doing well, and you're in that groove, man, that's easy money. So I thought, not everybody has a repeater bet. It's kind of going the way of the dodo. I don't know why, other than it takes a long time for the doers to kind of manage it, and it slows things down a little bit. So for that reason, they're probably getting rid of it. But I want to play it today. I'm going to go ahead and do repeaters. We're just going to roll the dice until 8:45, until I have to go to work, and try for a repeater. And I'm going to simulate it on a $5 table. We're just going to go $5, and that's it. You can do it on Bubble Craps, of course. You'll never hit on Bubble Craps. But if you can find a $5 table, like the Roll to Win, or you can find, I think Main Street's got a $5 table. There's one around here in my town. For $5, for $30 or $32 across, you can actually do this. And if you catch a roller, make good money. So let's go to the table and play with it a little bit and see. We can't make that thing work. Let's go to the table. Let me get my Firefox going, and we'll get the roll tracker engaged. I haven't done a roll tracker here in a while, so give me a second here. Roll tracker, CNC. There we go. Alrighty. Both of my roll trackers now, the Coffee and Craps one and the one that I'm doing for my nightly practice, they're both over 3,000 rolls, which is pretty awesome. So we're actually getting to numbers of actual significance, and you can see or start to see the separation between my controlled throwing and the random throwing. So the answer to the question, am I doing anything valuable? Yeah, I can definitely see that I'm starting to spread a little bit away from random, which is kind of cool. All right, let's get after it here. As far as bankroll goes, I don't know what to do here. Let's take $600. We'll take 640. We'll take $640. So there's a 300, 640 bucks. $640. We'll try this. That'll give us 20 cracks at it, right? I'm not going to be able to do 20 cracks because I have to go to work. But let's take a shot and see what happens here. What I'm going to do is we'll catch a point. We have to work the puck, right? Your bets are really always on. It's just when the 7 comes, they go away. We'll use the puck just to see it. Let's come out here, 32 across. Okay, haven't done 32 across with you guys in forever. And here's how it's going to work. I'm going to demonstrate the bets first. Okay, and the way that the repeater bets work is this: you have to basically roll the number 1 greater than probability says. So let's take the 4 and the 10 the same way. There are 3 ways to, I'll put the PCs. There's 3 ways to roll a 4, okay? To get the repeater bet to pay on the 4, you've got to roll it a 4th time. You got to get the extra one. That's kind of how the repeaters work. So how we're going to track this is this. We're going to put the 4 chips out there, and every time we hit one, we're going to undo the chip, okay? Now, in reality, the repeater bets pay 65 to 1, okay? So it's going to be, you know, $350, right, for a 4. Right, 65, what's 65 times 5? I don't know, it's whatever. It's 6 times 5 is 30, so it's, and 5 times 30 is, so it's going to be 325 is what that would pay. Now, how does it look from $5? Can you get that much money with $5 on your own? Let's see. The first win of this would be $9. Now you're going to have to power press a little bit. Okay, I'm going to make you power press to make the bets even. So in this case, you would have to drop $1 from your rack to make that an even $15 and press it up. Right. So you're going to press that up and make it look like $15 on the 9. That would be hit 1. I'll make them black when they hit. Okay, that's hit 1. On hit 2, that pays $27. Okay, 15 pays 27. We're going to take the $2 back to our rack, and we're going to press the whole thing up to now $40. That's hit number 2. Okay, on hit number 3, and again, I'm not doing VIGs just yet. We'll do it when we're playing, but $40 wins $80. Okay, there you go. That's the next hit. Okay, now we're here, and we're going to press it all the way up. There's 100 in green. Looks like $120, okay? On the 4th hit, 120 pays 240. And if you take it all down on your 4th hit, your do-it-yourself repeater, where did you end up? Well, there's your 325 that you would have got normally from the repeater and a little juice. So it's $360. If you hit 4 4s and press like a crazy person all the way up, you're going to hit the repeater number. What you would have got at the repeater side bet, actually a little more than that, okay? Which is cool. So for me, when I'm shooting, and the 5 and the 6 and the 8, they all work the same way. They all work the exact same. When you get the 5, I'll put the chips out here for the 5. As long as they're on the right color, we're okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 ways to roll a 5. You need the 5th one to score. And the 9 works the same way as the 5. We'll do it again. I'll put them backwards like this so you can see it. 9 works the same way as the 5. 10 works the same way as the 4. You need 3 and the extra juice to win it. And the 6 and the 8, you guessed it. There's 5 ways to roll a 6 or an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the 6th one is the money shot on the 6 or 8. And I got to get the black lammers out for the 6. We'll use that one in a different color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there you have it. And what I'll do actually, I'll put the money shots up here. We'll put the money shots up in the DC area, so you can see there's your probability. Here's the money shots. Right, if we can get to it, we get to it. That's it. 32 across. We're going to rock this thing. We're going to use a little bit of dollars to power press as we go to make the things right. And that's it. You can do a DIY repeater. I love the repeater bet. If you wanted to shoot the dice and not have to think at all, just work on your shot and make a shit ton of money on a great roll like I just had in the garage, you can go 32 across and just keep telling your dealer, press it, press it, press it, press it. Just I must press it, as they say, right? And be a maniac. And if you hit one, you hit one. It's you know, this is going to pay $450 in here, $470 or whatever. This is going to pay about 400. This will pay about 375. If you hit a repeater on any one of the numbers, it's a huge home run for you, and you have to do zero thinking. So anyway, let's do it. Let's have some fun, shall we? Let's go ahead and get the puck off, and let's make some repeaters. Let's see if we can do it. Let's come out to an 8. Now, on the repeater bet, when you make the bet in real life, on the actual repeaters on the table, you do it before the puck is on, right? So our point's going to be 8. I'll put it down here, I guess. It's kind of hard to, I'm not sure if you can see that where the puck is, but there it is. I think you guys can see. Can you see that? Let me see if you can see it. I can't tell from where I'm standing what the view looks like. Let me see if I put the pucks behind. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so we'll put the puck back there. In a real casino, you don't get paid until all of them hit. What we're gonna do though is this, because we're simulating it, you've got to work the come out. You can't be off, because that counts. That first roll on the repeater bet, they would mark that as 1 towards your 5. So we have to actually work the come out. You can never be off when you're doing this, okay? So we have the 8 pays $7. $6 pays 7. We're gonna go ahead and take the cap and do a full press of the 8, make it look like 12, and turn one of our chips over. That was the first hit on the 8. We can't ignore the fact that we hit it. So we're never not working to make this thing happen. All right, 6, 2, 8, there it is. That's one hit. I'll put this over here in our rack. And there's the 7. So what the 7 does, as you know, it clears everything. So we're gonna set the chip back. We'll put our bets back to normal. I'm going to go ahead and take $32 out of my rack and just keep saying same bet on this thing. So there's $100. That'll give me $68 back. 50, 60, $8 back in the rack. And same bet. Back out there again. Puck is off. Let's catch a new point, 5-2. Again, we're gonna need Randy here to help us out and get a great run. There's a 1, 2, 3, it doesn't matter. I'm not doing the repeaters for the horn numbers, okay? I'm just doing box repeaters. There's a 4, 3, 1, 4. So there's our point. 3, 1, 4 is the point. We're gonna turn one of these over. That's our first repeater hit, and that's gonna pay $9. We will drop $1 from our rack. So it's 10 for 1, and make it look like $15. And there we go. The 4 is at $15. We've had one hit. Here we go. Let's have Randy do some work. No, Randy's gonna suck today. Randy's gonna go 0.7 out, 527. Randy's gonna torture us all day. Let's take that back. Let's flip the bit back over again. We're gonna drop $32, so 25, 30, 2 from our rack. Okay, here it is. This is the bring enough money for 10 shooters and pray to God that you're gonna win some money. That's what this is. This is what it looks like in real life. 2 straight PSOs, awesome. Back on the 4 again. So right there, 314. That would have been nice, right? 314. Here we are. We're gonna flip it. We're gonna pay it. Again, I'm gonna drop $1 from my rack. And we'll do 10 for 1, and press it up. 314. Oh, gravy. Look at this. Look at all Randy. Look at all Randy here. PSO, PSO, PSO. Boy, does that happen a lot of times? I have statistics on this, as you know. I'm gonna get some change for a nickel. And we'll do it again. 25, 30, $2 out of my rack. Same bet. We know, I can tell you this, there are about 23% of the times a shooter will 7 out before hitting any other numbers. They'll set a point, they'll hit something, possibly a horn number, whatever it's going to be, but they'll 7 out 23%-ish of the time without hitting any box numbers. Welcome to the world. Hey, look at that. Are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me? 314. We've hit the point of 4 3 times. We've actually hit the 4 3 times and haven't gotten really paid on it yet. It's insane. All right, there's again, 10 for 1. There's 1 from our rack. There's 10. Looks like 15. Can we avoid the damn 7 here? Wow, we did it. Look at that. We avoided the 7. We got an 8. Cool. 4, 4, 8. We're going to track them up, right? The 8 gets hit. There's one hit on the 8. That's going to pay $7. We're going to take $1 and press it. Awesome sauce. That's 2. Let's avoid it. There's another one. Look at that. 6, 2, 8. Can we make money? That's going to be our second 8 hit. That's going to pay $14. Now, what you can do here with the 14 and the 12, you can go to $10, $24, Or if you're me, you go to 25 bucks. I take it right to 25. That's one of my favorite numbers on the 8. Make it look at 25. That'll pay 29, and we go right to 54 on the next one. There's a 628. Awesome. Let's hit a repeater on a Friday. Can we do it? Look at this. The 4 is hot. 314. That's fantastic. That pays 27 bucks. That's awesome sauce, right? 27 bucks. That's our second hit on the 4. We're going to make the 4 look like 40 and take 2 bucks back. Now the 4 is bought. Now we're going to start paying VIGs on the 4. Now that we're here, we'll pay a little bit of a VIG, 2 bucks, on the next hit if we can get it. Okay, that's the point. Puck is off. There's a 5. Puck goes to the 5. And again, we're always working here. You have to work all the time to make this simulation work. The 5 is going to pay 7 bucks. We're going to flip one of them over, make it look like $10, and bring the $2 back. 415. That's our point. Hey, look at that. Right back on it. 325. Awesome. That's going to flip again, right? 10 pays, again, 14 bucks. We'll do, let's do 15 for 1 here. We're going to drop a buck out of the rack. We'll do 15 for 1. We'll make that look like a quarter. Go right to 25 bucks with it. So you're going to power press a little bit in here, like $1 at a time. If you go the full run, you'll probably put about 40 bucks out there instead of 32. Not a big deal, but you got to make the bets kind of even. Otherwise, you get into some crazy town. Sometimes we'll take less on a bet to keep the bet at a proper level. So there's our second 5. Let's go. New points coming. It's a 3. That don't matter. 2-1. There's a 5. Look at that. Back to the 5. We're doing work over here. That's going to be our third hit on the 5. I'm sorry, that is an extra white chip. I don't need that in the way there. Oh, that goes on the 8. I'm sorry. I'm doing the wrong number. What a dummy. What am I doing? Oh no, we did that, right? 8855. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm over here. This is our third 5. We only hit 2 8s, I think, right? 2 8s. What have I done? I have done something stupid. We are there. 2 8s, 2 5. This is our third 5. Okay. Wow. What a dumbass. All right. $35 on the 5. That's hit number 3 on the 5. Stack the whole thing up. Okay. 5's had 3 hits. 4-1. Back on it. There's your point. This is why this is slow in the casino too, because there's a lot of stuff to kind of manage. But here we are. 3 5s in, 2 4s in, and 2 8s into this roll. That's good. Good way to kind of track what's going on too, I guess, right? Visually. 6 6. Nobody cares. Let's go. 3. Nobody cares. Although we might have hit a 2-1 repeater, actually. There's a yo. Every horn number. Look at that. We've hit them all. 6 5. Haha. How about a 5? Oh, we got a 6. That's cool. 3 3. Heart 6. All right. 6 gets paid. And the 6 is, I can't even see the number. 6 gets paid 7 bucks, right? 7 bucks. Looks like 12. That's the first one. Let's get these out of here. All right, come on. Come on, baby. 4. Yes. Yes. 3 1 4. Fan-freaking-tastic, right? 40. It's going to pay 80 bucks. It's going to cost you 2 bucks, though, in VIG for the 40. We'll do the auto buys here. So that's going to pay 80. That's going to make this look like 120 bucks on that 4. 120 by 4. We are 1 away from the score on the 4. That is awesome. That is awesome. All right, let's go. We hit it. Holy crap and crap. We hit the repeater on a Friday Follies, a 2 2 4. Boom. Money shot. How about that? How about that? 240, 225. We can even do 250. 250 for 10. We'll exchange it. And we're going to walk out of here on the 4 with 350 bucks. And we'll reset. They reset the repeater. And look at that, 350 on that 4. That is freaking awesome. Wow, we did it. Home run. We had a home run here on a Friday. That's awesome. So the 4 got hit, goes back down. We do it again. Notice how I pressed it up to 10 bucks, right? We're going to go ahead and go after that 4 a little harder. That is awesome. Wow. Let's repeat the 5. I'd love to repeat the 5 too, right? There's a 9, 6, 3. 6 and a 3. So that'd be our first hit on the 9. 5's going to pay 7. We're just going to go ahead and jack it on up. And there we are, 6, 3, 9. Come on, Randy, keep it up. There's an 8. Yes, yes, yes. 5, 3, 8. Cool. That's going to be our third hit on the 8. 25 pays 29. $54 is a perfect bet. And there we go. We're on. That was a badass craps move right there. 25 to 54 in one shot. Okay, we're going to make this happen here. 2 more hits on the 8. We're going to be in River City pretty soon. Let's go. Let's get it. Yes. Who's this guy rolling the dice? 4, 4, 8. Look at that. 4, 4, 8. That's going to be our fourth hit. 54 gets 63. 50, 63. Like so. Now, what can that look like? Let's maximize that if we can. Okay. There's 100. And we can go like this. You can say it's 102. Or you can do 102 plus 12, which we'll do. Okay, 114. Let's make it look like a black chip. It's gonna be kind of a weird payout there. But the way that I would calculate that down is 114. You're gonna have 90, which you know pays 105, and 24, which pays 28. So that's gonna how we pay that. It'll pay 105 plus 28, so 135, 142 will be that payment. All right, here we go. Let's make it happen. Come on now. Come on, Randy. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. We got a 5. 415. Look at us. 415. Oh my God. There we go. That's a fourth hit on the 5. That's what do we have on there? We have 70 bucks on the 5, right? And that's gonna, so 50 pays 70 and 10 pays 14. That's 84, right? We'll do 85. 85 for 1. And that's a full freaking press. We're going to put the whole thing on there. That's going to be 100, 25, 145 is now on the 5. We're looking for a money shot from 145. Can we get that to pay? That's going to be a nice little juice if we can get another 5, a 4-1. And that was the point being hit. We're still working everything. We're still working everything. Ace, 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 ace. 1, aces. All right. And we got us a 10. Is that our first 10? It is our first 10. Oh no. I think that was changed from before. So the 10 is going to get, we'll take 10 for 1 from our rack. It pays 9 bucks. We'll take 10. We'll press it up. We'll mark it. Another 5. Oh, baby. We hit 2 repeaters in the same shooter. 3, 2, 5. All right, what does that pay? This is going to be an interesting one, right? So we know that 100 pays 140, right? And 45. So what does that pay? That's 140 plus 25 pays 35, right? So it's going to be 175. And 20 pays 28. So it's 203. Yeah, baby. 200 and 1, 2, 3 bucks. Look at this. Look at this. Wow. What did the 5 pay us? Look at what the 5 paid us. There's 300, almost 350, like 300. Actually, if I drop a couple of bucks, we can make that look just like 350. That is amazing sauce right there. Look at that. Wow. 350 on the 5 repeater. Woo. And let's make it look like 10 bucks. We'll press that bad boy up. There was the 5 getting smacked. We had 2 repeaters in one roll. I'm literally going to go buy a lottery ticket here. That's awesome. All right. That was our point. We're coming out. How about an 8? How about an 8 right now? Ah, the 7. The 7. But look what we did. How cool is that? We literally hit 2 repeaters in the same shooter. I can't believe we did that. Like me just hucking them. That's awesome. Like, you know, you plan a demonstration like this and you think you're never going to get it done and you totally get it done. That's awesome. All right, everything's back to normal. Let's reset all the bets. I don't know I have to check the clock and see what time it is, but I'm really, really stoked that we did that. Let's go with all the PCs up. Wow. That was cool. That was super cool. All right, let's put all the PCs. All right, let's see. I'll take all this down. That was fun. All right, where do we end up? Let's do a quick rack check. We had 660 to start, right? 640 to start. There's 500, 650. We'll call it 650. 640, 650, same thing. We actually ended up with 550 plus 32 plus, so $584 we have in profit. I think we gotta stop right there. I think that's got to be the show, man. Holy moly. Wow. What time is it? It's 8:40. I got to go to work in 15 minutes anyway. So damn, that was fun. That was super fun. I got to just stop. I just got to stop. Let me come over here and talk to y'all. That was hella fun. Let's go back. Where's my cameras? Oh, it's over here. Hold on. Sorry, I'm a little discombobulated. I'm like all like just verklempt about the win there. That's awesome. All right. Hey, look at that. Look at us. Oh, there's that goofy delay thing again with the camera. I think when this camera resets itself, it goes to 4K mode for some reason. So I think that's the problem. So give me a second here to just change it back to this. Oh my God, why is everything so messed up? Let's go to here. How's that? Is that better? There we go. A little dark on the lights, but there, that'll fix it. Oh God, it made me orange. What the hell? Anyway, who cares? That was fun. That was a fun session. 3 PSOs to start, like normal, right? Boom, boom, boom. You're out of money, and then whammo, we hit a nice little thing, and we rock it. That was super fun. Anyway, 777 Darksiders going to table looking for those sevens. That's awesome. Anyway, that was fun. That was a fun little Friday Follies. That's a good little thing on like a Bubble Craps, like I said, or it's a good thing on a roll to win where you can get $5 bets out there. For $32 and taking a crack at a home run like that, you're going to get that run where you're going to get 4 4s by a shooter or 5 5s or whatever it's going to be. I think that's pretty cool. It's a good way to make a little bit of a pile of money, not have to think a whole lot. It's not a lot of risk because it's $32, right? So it's like, I would actually do that along with the horse. I might like play the horseman at like my regular levels, you know, like $50 and 25 on the comes, and still have the 32 across out there and play that as my own side bet. Like do my regular strategy and just have those bets sitting there and have the come bets kind of like double park. Why not, right? Why not? All right, there you go, guys. Somebody asked me about Friday Night Fights. Let me get back to you on that. I'm out tonight. I have a Christmas party for work tonight that I'm going to be at, so I can't do Friday Night Fights. I'm going to check. I think Chris might be traveling, so let me check with Jeff and the other Chris and see if they can't pull it off. If not, it's not that big of a deal, but I'd like to get it if we can. So let me work with the guys offline. I got to get to work though. I got a class I got to teach here in about 15 minutes. I got to get prepped for that. So yeah, 555. My streak continued, right? I went from the 40 roller in the garage to the 25 roller here, right? Good little run. You know, whatever. I'm happy with that. What team am I on? Oh, boy, this is a tough one. That's like choosing between my kids, man. I love, so you know, Craig is my generation, right? Great guy. He stayed up all night with me over in Vegas. Craig is great, but Chris is a Philly guy. You know, Chris is a Philly guy. I mean, I don't know if I can go against my heart, man. Philly is, I mean, you know, it's. I think I'm Team Chris. I think I'm Team Philly all the way. We're gonna ride the Eagles, right? Let's go, guys. I gotta get to work. You all have a great Friday. Hopefully, I'll see you tonight for the Follies. I'll be watching if I'm not there dealing it, but if not. Again, I'm out for the weekend, got some family stuff going on, and I will see you on Monday for sure. Have a good one. Thanks for being with me all week. I really, really appreciate it. Fun week. So y'all have a great one. Play the DIY repeater. It actually worked. It's pretty fun. All right, y'all. Have a good one. Later. Bye.